Here is an explanation for the answer to final exam, question number 36, in Alternative Energy Demystified, 2nd edition. If you have the printed book, you'll find it on page 317. When a nuclear fission reactor operates in the subcritical state, which of the following 5 things happens? Let's work our way back up from E to A. Choice E. On the average, more than one emitted neutron strikes another U-235 nucleus and splits it. U-235 being uranium-235, which is used in nuclear reactors. Well, in this case, you get a supercritical state, and that's dangerous because the reactor will probably overheat, and you'll end up with a situation called meltdown. Not good. How about choice D? Hydrogen atoms combine to form helium atoms. Well, that describes a fusion reaction, not a fission reaction. C. Neutrons never strike any U-235 nuclei. Well, that situation, there's no reaction taking place at all. How about choice B? On the average, one emitted neutron strikes another uranium-235 nucleus and splits it. Well, that's the situation generally that you want in a sustained nuclear reaction. It is the critical state, and it maintains the reaction at a steady state so that you can get nuclear power from it in a useful way. That's what a reactor does. It's not a bomb, it's a reactor. So you don't want that. You would want choice E in the case of in case you wanted to build an atomic bomb, but that, like the one that they used in World War II. But you don't want to do that. I don't think anybody ever wants to see that. Choice A is the correct answer here. Choice A, the reaction dies down before much fuel is spent. That's a harmless state of affairs. It's also a relatively useless state of affairs because you can't get useful power for very long in a reaction that dies down after a little while. Here is a schematic or a block diagram of a nuclear reactor that you might find, a fission reactor that you might find in a power plant. Just for interest, here is the reactor, and you want this reactor right here to be operating in the critical state. That is, so that one neutron strikes an atom of U-235 and splits it. On the average, keeping the reaction going in a steady state. So once again, the correct choice here in this question is choice A.